There's a thread on Reddit that asks an interesting question. Let's say that sometime in the future where the science is available, someone's trying to clone you and they say, we're going to make an exact clone of you, but we're going to tattoo them so that you can tell the difference. But then you wake up and then you find that you have the tattoo on, so presumably you're the clone. The idea with this making a clone is they'll have your exact structure. They'll have all your memories from up to that point. They'll understand all your emotions. They have all the same bodily scars and functions and whatnot. So that's really interesting. But presumably in this world, because I don't know for sure, but I assume that, but I'm also assuming that in this world they aren't treating clones as equal humans. So you're not a person in their eyes. You're something less than that, like how we farm chickens and cows for meat. You're a clone that we farmed for labor, or maybe meat. I don't know. I guess the question then is, how would you convince them that you have humanity? It's like, I want to say that people would be able to appeal to that because they'd understand that people have emotions still, and presumably those clones would still have emotional perspectives, like they could still care about stuff. And in my mind, that's what makes the person special, because we can understand things, we can have values in things, things can matter to us. But the issue here is, presumably they don't think of it like that. In a way, that's kind of the way that farming works. Most people treat animals like they're stupid, or, you know, it can, like domestic abuse for animals. People don't give cats or dogs the treatment that they need. People almost view animals as things that aren't living, thinking, breathing individual organisms, and they aren't given the same respect. But in that regard, even if people who don't respect them as equals to humans, and that's reasonable, I think, because animals aren't equal to humans. They don't have the same cognitive ability as us. They don't have the ability to care about things the same way that we can. So how would you convince somebody that you still matter, that you're still equal to them? I think that people often don't think about things by analyzing the situations, like, what is this? What are the qualities of the situation, and how does that work? They more so think about it like they have their prepackaged version of reality, and that's what they function from, that's what they care about. And it can often be hard to persuade people a different way. I don't know what I would do. I guess I would try and explain that I do still have empathy, and I'm capable of understanding things. That's a really tough question, though, because I don't know if there's anything you can do. Presumably in this world, cloning is a regular thing, and they make clones regularly for whatever purpose that they have, whether it's somebody who goes to work for you, or someone who's your slave, or someone that you can eat for meat. But how do you convince them that you're not? But then again, what makes the people special in the first place? I mean, people are obviously better than animals, but are we that much better? We almost treat it like the person has a soul or something special. I know that I guess that's a very controversial topic, but the way that science is working, we're understanding the genes of humanity. We understand how people work, the psychology behind it, the physics behind your brain and the chemicals and how that makes everything work. It can explain your emotions, your attractions, your desires. Basically, we know a lot of the things about how humans work. So, at a certain point, it's like humanity loses its magic. We're not just some special thing. We're just another part of nature. So then when that happens, maybe you could say, we're just the original people, so we're special, but the other clones, we treat them like the animals that they are. Could that happen? I don't know. Who knows, maybe someday we'll find that human flesh tastes good and we'll start cloning humans in like farms in order to eat their meat or something. That's a terrifying thought, though. I'd be terrified if those clones still had human emotions and feelings and thoughts, though. I don't even know what to make of that. It's really creepy. I guess I don't have an answer.